This is a demo of the Passeretti's AdCom preamp. What we're going to do is we used to ring people in the back and hook them up, but that's inefficient use of our time. Now we test them and make a video of it and email it to you. It's much more efficient. So what we're going to do is show you what's going to happen. We're going to connect it using the same inputs which were described to us, which is CD. And the light has to be a little bit low because the oscilloscope, which is the device I'm going to show you momentarily, will saturate the camera if we have to turn it up too high. This device with the two horizontal lines is called an oscilloscope, and it's going to allow us to see the waveform in addition to what we are going to hear. Hearing is not as accurate as seeing it because we can see slight imperfections, noise, distortion, etc. The upper display is going to be the left. The lower display is going to be your right. So we're going to go back down here. Turn the light down a little. And you may or may not be able to hear this sine wave, but it's going to be a 400 cycle sine wave. We're going to turn your item on. Oh. And this autofocus doesn't like being this close to your machine. So we're going to manually focus it, and we're going to turn it on. And we're going to, you may be able to hear but again, that's not a very good indicator. What we're going to do is look at the test equipment, which is the indicator. So we're going to go up here. I'm going to zoom in on this. Then I'm going to manipulate switches and controls. And we're going to see how nice and solid the machine is now. Okay. I'll go back here. And let's go back to autofocus. There we go. So we're going to turn up just a little bit more. And here's the balance. The upper is the left, so if I turn it to the left, we only see the left, the right disappears. If I turn the balance to the right, we only see the right, the left disappears. Put it back in the middle. I'm going to manipulate some of the switches and controls. Because this is a 400 cycle sine wave, the bass control is probably not going to have much of an effect. Bass would be more for like 100 hertz and below. And I'm going to manipulate some of these switches here. There's your tone switch, on and off. This is contour. This is low filters, high filters. This is mono. And you may notice that the sine wave is not changing, which is what we want. We want it to not change at all. We want it to be rock solid. I'm going to go over to the volume control and go up and down slowly, and you'll see there's absolutely no noise. There's distortion when we get there, but that's because we're overdriving things when we keep it a little bit lower. It's perfect. I can tap on the machine, and we don't lose either the left or the right. And I can go to the selector switch, which is called listening, and rock it. It's on CD. I'm rocking it right now. There's absolutely no variance in either the left or the right channel. And that's the end of our demonstration. And what's occurring here is the manufacturer of the chemicals has changed the formulation. And I need to find chemicals that are going to last longer than 4 months. And so we're trying different chemicals. And hopefully this doesn't come back in another 4 months. If it does, then we go to another chemicals. But I apologize, but I can't control everything in the manufacturing process. Okay, so that's the end of this